Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Galway, Ireland. Today we're going to talk about some pros and cons of living in Ireland in 2024, but with a twist. We have a ginger lady here, born and bred Galwegian, Galway girl, Irish, let's just say Irish. And the twist is, she is going to be telling you cons, and I, as a foreigner, as you like to say, will be giving you the pros of living in Ireland.
And hi everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back to all our regulars. Before I forget, another day, another coffee shop, guys. This week we went to Esquire's here in Eyre Square. The staff in there are very pleasant and the owner seems to be a delight. And their coffee, $4.20 for this large vessel of nice coffee.
We only just met now actually because she was at her parents' house, so I don't really know. Is there anything else we need to do in town? Or
we gotta do a little bit of our weekly check-in with the market, and yeah, we have a few things going on here today. Not us, but the town. We got a market for pottery and we will check in and get a few salady bits and veggies, the usual.
Okay, without any delay, let's start with our pros and cons of living in Ireland in 2024.
Now guys, firstly, I just want to say, do not come for me. I love Ireland, I love Galway, but there is a few cons of living in our beautiful little city and Ireland as a whole. My first con of our island is the lack of outdoor sheltered space for activities. Whether it's like an outdoor gym or a running mat, well maybe not a mat, a track. As you all know, the weather here isn't the best all year round. And I personally don't really mind doing a run in the rain, but sometimes it takes that little bit of motivation to get out and push myself when it is raining. But if we had more sheltered outdoor spaces, I think that would be super, especially in the parks and stuff, so people can have like picnics and all that during the year.
So do you mean specifically fitness activities, or do you mean like venues, concerts, stuff like that? Or?
Well, that would be cool. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. Yes, if we had sheltered spaces for like during the winter months, so we could actually have more outdoor concerts and stuff, because yeah, that's a genius idea.
Do you mean tents or?
No, just like sheltered, like arena kind of thing, just like here in Eyre Square. Say if they had a sheltered space where people can perform like different, you know, acts, maybe gigs or something during the year, that would be awesome. But I mean for like general like exercise purposes and, you know, activities.
I wouldn't have thought of that one, to be honest, but comment section, come on, tell us what you think. Yeah. Do you agree and do you not agree? Disagree, that's the word in English language. Do you agree or disagree? Tell us, and we're gonna move on with some pros now. My first pro of living in Ireland in 2024 and any other year is its proximity to Europe. If you wanna go anywhere, literally, you can take a weekend, just a weekend trip to, I don't know, Rome is 3 hours away by plane, Barcelona, Spain is 2 hours, London is just, I don't know, 45 minutes, something like that. And with Ryanair being stationed, well, based in Dublin, because yeah, I think Ryanair is an Irish company, if I'm not mistaken. But anywho, back to the point. You can get basically anywhere in Europe from Ireland in relatively short time period and relatively cheap. So I think it's fantastic for people who are well into that. Let's say I almost said adventurous, but it's not that adventurous today to just fly off to London, because as I said, it's 45 minutes away, but yeah, it's close to Europe and it's very
convenient.
Convenient. What do you think?
And plus, we have an airport in Shannon, which is 40 minutes away.
Which we never used.
Yeah, we don't, but it's very convenient. I went to London there from Shannon. Book your cheap flights, guys. If you come to Galway, you can go to the rest of Europe from here. Yeah,
comment section. Your question for this one is, will you please let us know if you had any like trips like that, weekend trips from Dublin that are cheap and interesting? Let us know, because you never know, we might go. Where these rivers flow, where the wind chooses when and where to blow.
My second pro. No, I'm not doing pros.
Cons.
I'm the one giving out about the place. My second con, guys. I think a lot of us can relate to this one, because we are a nation of people that likes to be wearing our shorts all year round, out running and jogging and cycling and scooting and all that shebang. Bicycle lanes. In Ireland, we do not have enough bicycle lanes. We have them in little small bursts here and there, but they don't cover the whole city. So yeah, you have to resort to cycling on the road and risking life and limb, or going on the sidewalk, which I don't condone, because obviously it's for pedestrians to be walking on, not for you cycling. So anyone that does be cycling, please either go very slow or get off the bike. But yeah, we have a definitely lack of bicycle lanes here in Galway anyways, and yeah, the roads can be very scary at times. In the last few years actually, I don't feel comfortable enough on a bike. I used to always cycle everywhere, but now I'm a little bit, chances of getting knocked down is kind of high.
Unrelated but related, do you think electric scooters should be on the sidewalks or not?
Death traps, pure death traps. I have one, I've hardly used, if anyone would like to buy it off me. It's currently holding up my coats. I use it for drying my wet gear after I walk home. There's people in A&E every day because of those cursed things. Get off the road, they're a death trap. That's all I have to say about that.
My second pro of living in Ireland is the ease of banking. I don't know if you know, but it's pretty easy in Ireland to open a bank account even if you're not Irish citizen. And it's not like that in every country. Basically all you need is photo ID and the proof of address. And I stopped, we can't go there, it's too windy.
Is it?
Yeah, sorry guys, it's too windy there, it's gonna mess up the sound. Yeah, all you need here is photo ID and some kind of proof of address. Usually just a bill on your name showing that you actually live on the address and you're paying something there, so they consider that a proof. But yeah, it's not like that everywhere. Of course, second option is always Revolute. If you don't know about it, it's basically the only thing I use. I do have an Irish account too, but it's basically just standing still there. I have nothing on it. But yeah, on Revolute you can just apply online. You don't even have to get a physical card. You can just use it on your Google Pay or Apple Pay or whatever. Ease of banking in Ireland. Would you agree?
Highly agree. But I still think it's good to have a second bank. As himself said, he has AIB, I also have AIB, because I usually have all my wages and my income coming into that bank, and I use Revolute to top up for things like I'm buying online or if I'm traveling and stuff like that, because I think it's safer to have two.
To be completely clear, I use my Revolute for everything. I get paid my salary, wages, whatever you call it, on Revolute too. Revolute also has an Irish IBAN now. It used to be Lithuanian, I think, or something, but they are actually a bank centered in Ireland now. I think that's how you say it. Ease of banking, common section. Section? Section.
I have one more note on that.
Yeah, go.
In regards to taking out mortgages and all that stuff, if that is your goal and if you need to take a mortgage, I don't think Revolut does that. I know you can take out big loans, as in maybe a 30,000 loan, but in regards to mortgages, and that is your goal for a house or whatever, yes, you'll need to have a more established bank. For anyone that may be interested, we have Patreon. And on that Patreon, we have a little community of many folks where we chat each day and we kind of update each other on our lives and stuff and all those fun things. We post our videos there first before they go to everybody else in the neighbourhood, and we kind of put up little bloopers and all that kind of fun stuff. So if any of you YouTube people are interested, please check it out, and maybe you'd like to join our little community.
There's also Patreon exclusive videos.
Oh yeah, we have exclusive videos and we have lives every now and again, so we can have a proper chitty chat. And yeah, I think it's great, and it's not that expensive at all. It's only the price of a cup of tea or a pint each month. So yeah, have a look, check it out, join us all. We'd love to have you. The cost of public transport here, it is so annoying, because say a train, I'm going to Belfast with my sister, we're going to a festival, and to go from Galway to Belfast, it is 6 hours, and we have to do a transfer in the middle of the country. It would cost €66 to go from Galway to Belfast, and 6 hours trip, which I think is shocking. Now, it's on the train, it'd be comfortable, but we're not flying up here VIP style at all. It's a little bit pricey for what it is, guys, and I think they should really have a look at that, bring down the prices a little bit. But I'm still going to pay €66 because no way am I sitting on a bus to Belfast. The toilet fear is real. But I'm hoping in a few years that we're going to have something like a Dart or some sort of, a better, cheaper alternative that will bring us up and down the country in about 40 minutes. No fucking around. Cut.
Next pro of living here is annual leave in Ireland. Depending on the company you work, you will get 20 to even 30 days of paid annual leave, which is not the case, well, I know for US, but many other countries too. The longer you work for the company, of course, more days you will get. But I think it's bloody brilliant. I don't know. How many do you have?
I'll break it down for you guys real fast. If you're working full-time in a company, for every month you work, you will get a day and a half holidays.
up to 20 or 30 per year.
Yes. So you will get 20 days holidays, give or take, if you start in Ireland. If you work for the HSE, which is our health system here in Ireland, you will get 33 holidays a year, and you only have to work 40 years service, and you'll get a full pension. And
Only?
you get to retire.
What do you mean only 40 years?
All you have to do is do 40 years of service. That was the old contract, but now they've gotten wide to that now, and they've cut that in half. So if you're planning on working for the HSE, your probably contract is going to look very different. But you also have to remember, we get 10 days off a year also, which is our bank holidays, we call them here. I know not every country has bank holidays, days off.
No, they don't exist in Croatia, I know that. I don't know about the other countries. But comment section, tell us how many paid days annually you have in your country, and tell us if you have bank holidays or not, because that was a new thing for me when I moved here, because as I said, no bank holidays in Croatia. Moving on.
Again, warning, don't come at me, but I think it's a very valid point, and I think that there's a lot of people out there that would definitely agree with me. Social welfare payments that are being taken advantage of. We have so many people that are young and fit and able to work, but choose not to, because it's easier to go and sign on social welfare and just have free money handed to them. Well, not free money, it's coming at the cost of the taxpayers. The ones that are going out, you know, working their 40 hours and paying massive taxes. Now, I understand that there is people out there that needs social help and social services, and they need that help, and I totally understand a legit cause, but I believe that there is a lot of people that just rip the piss out of that one completely, whether it's just to have the security of a medical card or just to feel like, oh, I'll get a house attitude. But really and truly, if every person on this island done that, we would go into a complete disaster zone. So if you are fit and able to work, well then get out there and do a bit. And trust me, it's really good for your mental health. Because sometimes I have days there I don't feel very good. My head is in a bad place, and I either go to work and I have a laugh with my work colleagues, or I have a tough day, but it always puts my head into a better place. And then I come home and I exercise, or I relax at home and watch a movie with myself. But I think in this country we definitely do lean on social welfare way too much. Do you agree or disagree with that? And if you were upset by what I just said, I apologise. I am not intending to upset anyone. I just see it all the time with people that just, yeah, they share that they're proud of doing these things and taking advantage, and they always be like, you should do the same, and I'm like, no.
You show your secret tattoo. Maybe I get one too. You and me can start a whole new chapter.
Point number 4 of pros of living in Ireland, big sports scene. If you like sports, I would say of any kind, you will fit in here. Irish people love sports, whether it's their local GAA team, rugby, they love the English Premier League, soccer, football, I don't know why I said soccer, of any kind. I know championship is also a big deal here. Irish leagues, they are so into it, it's unbelievable. You can, at any point of the day, I say, you can run into a sports pub and watch something, and you will not be alone there, ever. Now, other side of that is sports betting, which I think is disgusting, but I'm not talking about the cons now. My pro was, if you love sports, you will love Ireland.
Even though I enjoy sport, I wouldn't be as knowledgeable as my fellow colleagues and mates, yeah, and my brother. And us Irish people, we do love a good Sunday game. I don't know why. Like Sunday and a match on, especially if it's a good match, it gets everyone going. You always feel like, you know, top of the world.
Full disclosure, I don't watch anything except F1. F1, the best sports in the world. Comment section. Who else watches F1? Tell me who else watches of F1. I want to see that I'm not alone in that one.
Alone. I like Formula 1 too, but I also love rugby.
On to the cons.
Oh yeah, I forgot what I was here for. It's a cost of rent. It is scary sometimes to think, like, if we're so lucky in our house, and because where we live is in a rent zone, so it's monitored, and our house is registered with the tenants register board, whatever that's called. So everything is by the books and everything is legal. But there is a lot of cowboys, as we call them here in Ireland, that are renting property and they're not monitored and they're not registered. And those landlords are charging exceedingly high, crazy prices. So much so where you could nearly pay a mortgage off with the cost that they're charging each month for a house. You could pay about €900 for a single room. One of my colleagues in work was quoted that for just a single room here in Galway, but they had no choice to take it because their job and they're going to college here. So yeah, paying 900 for a single room is absolutely shocking, and it's really disgusting. So that would be my 5th con, and it's really, really infuriating. Now I know that every country has an increase of price on everything, but you let us know what y'all are paying for rent in your countries, whether it's maintained or has it increased or has it decreased, which is probably not. Especially if anyone's in Australia, because we have a lot of Irish people going to Australia, and I'm getting mixed stuff on that. Some people say it's getting really expensive there, and others are saying it's the same. Drop us a DM or whatever that young people term is for a message down in the box below. Let us know what you guys are paying for rent nowadays.
Comment, not the message.
Our same thing, message right. We'll get postcards if you like. And you forgot to mention with the Sport Pro, we love fishing. We are a nation of fishers, and we don't eat much fish, which is kind of strange. Hello, did you catch anything? Well, fingers crossed for you guys. Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck. If you catch a mermaid, put it back in.
Point number 5 of pros of living in Ireland is fantastic pub culture here. Nobody does pubs better than the Irish people and Ireland, aka the watering hole. Yeah, they're different than anywhere else that I have visited. I don't think anything else is even comparable, English language comparable, especially in Croatia. That's just, you can't even talk about that. I know there's some great pubs all around the world, even US and of course UK, but for me, Irish pubs are a special place. I don't know why. The atmosphere, the decor, is that the word? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. Now, I already mentioned in one of the previous videos, my favorite bar actually closed a few months ago, but we have a new one. It's called Hole in the Wall, and that is where I'm taking you now. We're gonna have a pint. I can't talk today. We're gonna have a pint in Hole in the Wall, and I don't know, do you agree with me? Best pubs?
Yeah, there's something very comforting about a bar, especially like around times like Christmas time or something. Or I like the old Sunday high stool session myself personally. I always say that if it's a bad day at work, it's like a day for the high stool.
Yeah, and those were our pros and cons of living in Ireland. Now, the video is not over yet. As I said, we're going to take you for a pint, and I don't know, what are we doing after that? Are we taking them with us, or is
We're
this...
going to take you with us.
Okay, so this is not the end then.
Yeah,
let's go have a pint.
Prunes.
Pint and prunes, folks. Let's go.
We may have prioritised beers over food. We're a little bit late here, guys. It's just after 3 o'clock. So a lot of the vendors are kind of gone home at this time, which is understandable. Can't be here all day long. We'll still have a look around and we'll see just in case I can find something to pick up. If not, we'll go to the All Reliable Duns. Every week I go by here and there's like a queue of people here. So I'm going to assume that this is pretty good Indian food. And I'm going to get something and we are going to share it. I want to see if it's as good, as he's been in India, so he has tasted lots of Indian food, so he can tell us a true opinion. I don't know, can you just give me something that's vegetarian that you think is nice?
Everything is vegetarian here.
I'm going to let you pick for me.
You're looking for small portion or big portion?
Just small. It's just so that we can share for our YouTube channel. Is that okay?
Number 4, that's our best seller. I'll make you that.
Perfect, thank you. You guys are always really popular here and there's always a big queue, so this is my first time getting in.
Today's the day,
Today's the day. We got the crispy paneer wrap, number 4. With everything. I just let him pick for me. I love that. I'd rather let someone choose for me because it's a surprise and you don't know what's coming. Let's hope it won't be coming on strong later on the toilet. Okay, so we will tag you guys on our video for this week. And is it, pardon me? This smells so good. Oh my God. I'm not really an Indian cuisine person. I'm definitely more Mediterranean. But this smells so nice. And the guys were so lovely. It was €9, but I gave them 10 because they were very sweet.
Will we put it there, maybe?
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to tell how nice the people are.
I'm sorry.
He's just dying to go eating because he loves food, and I totally understand it. We're going to sit here. Come on, eat.
Well, you have a first go.
We're having a picnic. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Be honest.
So good. We wasted our time on that brownie. We should have came straight over here. Oh my God. It's so nice. But I'm so sad that I can't tell you what it is. Well,
it's nice.
It's so yummy.
It's yummy. If you want me to compare it to India, it's not as nearly as spicy as there. But it's nice, it's very pleasant, yeah. Look at this elegance now, folks.
Get in there, son.
It's good.
It is good.
I can tell you what part of this is. The sauce is chickpeas. And this here is some kind of tofu with different veggies and sauce, and this is just a cream sauce, I think, the white one. But
yes.
yeah, this was a great buy. And with that, folks, I think we're done. If you like this video, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Check our Patreon, there's a lot of things there. There was 2 exclusive videos just last week. There's 2 more coming next week. So yeah, join up.
This was fun. I really enjoyed this. It was a great day for snacking, and even though it was a pros and cons of Ireland, it's actually all pros really for the country. Really massive. But it's really cold as hell now, and I'm looking forward to going home.
Yeah, tell us in the comments what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.
That's it. See you in the next one, guys. Let's go. Let's go to the bus and go home.
The bus is that way.
Oh yeah. Sorry, wrong direction. Come on.
Does it all